I don't know, it's just something about you. Got me feeling like I can't live without you. Anytime someone mention your name, I be feeling as if I'm around you. Ain't no words to describe you, baby.
Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be this makeup look that I wanted to come on here and show you guys. Sometimes when I'm in a rush to get ready or whenever I need to go somewhere and I'm like, you know what, I really don't know how to do my makeup, I don't know what makeup look I'm gonna wear today, I always decide to go for this makeup look because I feel like I know how it looks on my skin. So that is why I love going to this look where I have no absolute idea what to do and I don't feel like being creative and I need to go to an event or something like that. Is pretty much the look that I decide to do. Now with foundations, of course this is a new foundation that I'm starting to try, but I normally change out the foundations, but for the most part everything else is pretty much the same. The lashes are the same, the brows, you know, the shadow, the lipstick, everything is pretty much the same. So if you guys want to see how I got this look and how I did it, then please keep watching. I don't know why, but every single time I film a video, I've noticed that this lighting and this camera makes my hair look oily. So it's not oily. I don't know why it looks like that. Like I literally just washed it and it looks like it's oily. So I don't know what's going on with that, but my hair is not oily, you guys. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are going to do my go-to look and I'm going to show you guys how I recreate it today. I know I look super like bummed out today, but it's because I just sometimes, like whenever I film, it's hard to film like in an actual shirt just because like I get makeup everywhere. So yeah, don't mind my t-shirt, but we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Actually forgot to put on some eye cream before I started filming this. So I'm just going to throw on some eye cream really quick. I feel like without eye cream my concealer looks so bad, so that's why I have to put on an eye cream. But it's just up to you, but I have to put on an eye cream. I'm going to be using my Too Faced Peach palette, and I've had this in my collection for a while, and I do really love this palette a lot. You will see that I've used up a lot of these shades. This is the only one that I've actually hit pan, but I've used, you can tell that it's definitely used. So I'm actually going to be taking the color that I hit pan on in this palette, which is called Pure. So I'm going to be taking that on a big fluffy brush, and this is the Morphe M504 brush. Looks like this. Love this brush. So I'm going to take this and then just add it like right here in the crease. I like to mainly focus it here first, that way it gets most of the product in the crease, and once I start to feel that the product is like wearing out on the brush, I like to go up towards the brow and then go down towards the lid. An illusion of having like a darker crease but a lighter top and a lighter eyelid, so it makes it look like you put like two eyeshadows on. I always get questions on like, oh, what eyeshadows are you wearing? I'm like, you know what's funny, I'm only wearing one, and people were like, what, how is it only one color? It looks like you literally have like 2 or 3 colors on it. I'm like, nope, just one color. See, the biggest trick is the brush. The brush is the most important part. So if you have like a big fluffy brush like this is a really good technique to use, because it just makes it look like you have different eyeshadows on, but really you just have one. I do like to keep building up that color until I feel that it's pigmented enough and the crease is dark enough and everything's blended. So I do like to go back and forth, and I usually go back and forth maybe about like 2 or 3 times. I mean, you don't have to wear lashes with this look. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But if I like want to glam up the look, like say for instance I was going to an event or somewhere, you know, at nighttime, like, you know, like to a club or something like that, like a scenery like that, I would definitely add eyelashes because I feel like it just really glams up the look. I'm going to apply these lashes. These are the Kiss eyelashes, 100% mink lashes. I always talk about these lashes on my channel, and I just think that they're really pretty but really affordable. You know, some lashes can get really expensive, and these are only like $5 on Amazon. And they also do have an Instagram page, which you can check them out. They're just Miss Kiss Eyelashes on Instagram and everywhere else. Before we even apply the lashes, I'm going to apply some mascara. This used to be like my holy grail mascara. I used to use this, like, if you guys have been on my channel for a while, you've seen this on my channel like back in the day when I first started. So this is actually called the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. It's this little tiny wand that's like literally the best mascara ever in my opinion, and it's drugstore. So it actually has this like tiny wand, if you guys can see that. Super tiny. And I just like it because it really just separates the lashes, and they just look separated and wispy and long. And even if you don't have, you know, incredibly long lashes, I feel like this does a really good job of just separating and everything. I'm just gonna leave my lashes here with a glue just to make them a little bit more tacky, and I'm gonna move on to the rest of the face. So I'm going to be taking the Primed and Peachy mattifying primer. I've used this several times on my channel as well, and I just really love this primer. I also just feel like it helps smooth out the skin, which is why I really like it, and the smell is just beyond this world. I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Baby Skin, and this is a pore minimizing primer, and I'm going to focus that mainly in the T-zone to help blur out any pores. I could take it like right here, and then on the forehead. So update on the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD high definition foundation. Wow, that's a super long name for a foundation. So update on this. I love this foundation, you guys. Like, I wore this the day that I filmed that last video, which is my last video that you guys just saw, and I was working a whole shift, and literally my face at the end of the day still looked the same. Which I really liked. But something that I really like about this foundation is it's not super mattifying. It actually is just like, I would say like at first it was super dewy, but once I added the powder it was like a satin finish, and it stayed like a satin finish. Like, I didn't get excess oily or overly oily. It just kind of like stayed the same, and it lasted all day long, which I'm like so excited about this, because I actually want to go back and purchase the light shade before this one, the lighter shade before this one. That way I can actually wear it without having to mix it with a lighter foundation, because right now this one is just a little too dark for me. Like, on camera it looked like it matched, but when I went out into the sun you could definitely tell that it was too warm for my skin tone, which I am definitely more of a neutral undertone. My face is very white, but my neck is like, you know, more of a neutral undertone. So yeah, I definitely want to go back and get the lightest shade above this one so that I don't have to mix it. But right now I'm going to be using this, and I'm going to be mixing some of my Makeup Forever HD foundation, because this one is too light for me. So you can definitely see, like, in the bottle, this one is definitely darker. So I'm going to take this foundation, and I'm actually going to be using a brush today because I wanted to see how this foundation would work with a brush that I told you guys I'm really obsessed with for foundation. That I'm going to be using, it's the Morphe M439 brush. Looks like this, and I'm just like amazed about this foundation because literally it looks so liquidy, but once I apply it on the skin it's just like beautiful. And it, I don't know, like, there's just something about it. It just gives you like that really healthy look, and it's not like too mattifying, because, like, to be honest, I don't really like mattifying foundations anymore, just because I don't know if I'm getting like older or what, but my skin doesn't look good with mattifying foundations anymore, just because I'm starting to get like lines underneath my eyes and stuff, and then like smile lines, and it just doesn't look good because it like creases a little bit. So that's why I've been liking more of a dewier looking foundation. And also, like, my skin is really weird. Sometimes I'll get like dry patches on my face, and then sometimes I will be like super overly oily. So I definitely have a combination. I just like to be like, I'd rather be hydrated than be, you know, dry, because like with dry skin I feel like everything just clings to your skin. Foundation is definitely really nice because it's like lightweight, but it's full coverage, which is like crazy because I thought this was not gonna be a full coverage foundation. Lashes should be ready to apply. Now I'm gonna go in with some concealer. I'm going to be using Tarte Shape Tape, And I'm going to apply this. The concealer kind of changes for me. I don't always use Tarte Shape Tape. Sometimes I will use a LA Girl, or sometimes Tarte Shape Tape, or Estee Lauder. It just really all depends, but I've been just liking the Tarte Shape Tape more because it is more of a fuller coverage. So basically, like with this look, I like to do full coverage on the face and like minimal eyes, just so the skin looks really nice, you know? It just really makes a difference with this concealer because you can actually see it. Like some concealers just kind of blend away into nothing, but this one just like blends and you could tell where I've highlighted with it. Like I don't know if you guys can see that. So right after I lay down the concealer, I always like to go in with some loose powder, whether it's Airspun or this Too Faced Peachy one I've been liking. But today I'm going to be using the Too Faced one, and I'm going to apply that to any areas that I highlighted, which is underneath the eyes and on the center of the nose and on the forehead. I like to take a brush and apply it on the rest of the face. And I'm going to go ahead and contour the face, and I'm going to be using my Tom Ford bronzer and the same brush that I've been using for literally 4 videos in a row. So I'm going to use this. And I have like this nasty breakout right here for some reason. Like I don't know what I used that broke me out, but I mean I haven't been really trying anything new besides the foundation, so I hope the foundation's not breaking me out. After that, I like to just bake underneath my contour that we just made. And for the lower lash line, I'm actually going to be taking the color Pure again, which is this one right here. And I'm going to be taking it on a tapered small blending brush. This is from Lexi. It's the perfect size for underneath here. And I just like take it and I just run it underneath here. I'm going to be using the, what is this even called? California Dream blush from Benefit. I believe this came out like last year or the year before, summertime, and it's kind of like the Coralista, but I don't know, it's just a lot more peachier in my opinion. Like it's a lot more coral, but it does have like bronze reflex in it. It's super pretty blush, and what I really like about it is the scent. Like the scent just smells like, I don't even know, it just smells like summertime and like a pina colada. Like if you're on the beach and just like soaking up the sun with like a pina colada. That's kind of how this smells. I don't like apply too much, because if I apply too much then it kind of is like a little much, because it is very pigmented. So I like to take this actually on a SLMISSGLAM angled blush brush. I've actually been really liking this blush brush. I feel like it applies the right amount of blush. After that, I apply some highlight. This is the Balm Cosmetics Mary Luminizer highlighter, and I've been using this so much. Like I've already hit pan. I'm going to use that on a Morphe M501. I'm just gonna highlight the top parts of my cheeks. I wish I had like really prominent cheekbones. Like every time I see a girl with really prominent cheekbones, I'm just like, oh my god, like her cheekbones are like beautiful, and I wish I had that. Like the cheekbone game is so hard to get sometimes. Like anytime I see a girl with high cheekbones or prominent cheekbones, I always just like want to get like a little brush like this, then just highlight her cheeks. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, I see some girls like that that come into my work and they don't have highlighter on, and I just feel like highlighting the top part of their cheekbones. After that, I'm going to apply some mascara on the lower lashes really quick. I don't know if this ever happens to you guys, but sometimes I put on my lashes and I don't even glue them on right, and then when I start to put on mascara they like fall off. So the struggle is real right now. I have to re-glue this lash back on. I'm gonna wait for that lash to dry a little bit, so I'm actually gonna move on to the lips, and I'm going to be using the Kylie matte liquid lipstick in the color Expose. This is like one of my favorite liquid lipsticks from her because it looks really natural, but like not like concealer lips. It just looks like a really nice nude. So I'm going to apply that to the lips. apply some of this highlighter. I'm going to take that on a small brush and I'm going to dust it like right in the inner corner. I feel like this just really helps brighten up the whole look. Like, I don't know if you guys can see a difference, but I feel like it just opens up the eye. And after that, I'm going to dust off this baking that we did right here. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you guys love seeing my makeup tutorials and all my videos, and if you aren't already subscribed, I really would appreciate if you guys hit that subscribe button, and especially hit the notification bell that you guys see like right next to the subscribe, because that notifies you every single time I upload, and I do upload 3 times a week. I upload Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, if you guys didn't know. It's also at the top of my banner just in case if you guys forget what days I upload. But yeah, definitely make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, that way you guys can be notified whenever I upload future videos. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed, like I said, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!